I am so excited to show you these finds. I have never had good luck with paintings, art in general at a thrift store. And man, that all changed in this trip, this very spontaneous surprise trip. So let me show you the store. It was very weird, very spontaneous that we found it.
So before we even went in, we saw so much art out on the sidewalk in front of the store, and a lot of these pieces were original paintings and they had the most beautiful frames. So I knew that we were in for a treat here, but none of these had prices. So I just assumed these were all probably very expensive. Then we headed inside and there was just a plethora of more art. These are vintage prints that I thought were just so whimsical and beautiful. This set of china was also beautiful and was marked at $35. However, after we started asking more of the prices of things, I really think those probably she would have given us for around $25 even. Here's the bathroom. Even the bathroom was full of art, and they had some huge pieces in here. I'm telling you, I think that every person could find something that they liked just because of the variety of pieces that they had, the different types of frames and styles. It's so fun looking through here, and as I started finding stuff, I brought it up to the lady up front and asked her how much things were, and she was giving me just amazing prices for things. So all the stuff in here, these paintings, these huge ones, were $10. I was super excited to find this crock. Now these were needle pointed, and the one above, this one, the St. Joseph, is pretty amazing and impressive. I don't know if this video gives it justice. And the owner said that when they opened up the back of the frame, they found newspaper clippings from 1900. Here I am trying to create some different arrangements with the pieces that I fell in love with.
Okay, so first I'll show you the things that we got that aren't art, because I got two things that are not art. First off was this jug. It kind of creeps me out because you can't see inside of it, but I really like it. It's like a crock. I've been wanting like more crocks, like ceramic stuff, like I mentioned in my last video, for like vases and florals, but you can't see inside of it, and when you tip it over, like this kind of fluffy stuff comes out. I think it might have been like an arrangement piece. I don't really know. So I think I'm gonna like cork, I don't know exactly. Tell me if you have any hacks for like getting stuff out. I'm like scared. I'm scared. Should I like take a flashlight in there and see? I don't know what it is. No, it doesn't look gross. It doesn't smell. I've smelled it, but it's just like freaky. Does that freak anyone else out? I don't know. But anyway, this was marked at $11, and I brought it up to her and was like, hey, how much is this? Because she was giving us great deals on everything else. And she said $5. So I was like, add that to our pile. It was a very big pile. So we had both the boys with us because we were coming back from Bach Towers for Mother's Day, where we had like a picnic and everything. And so the lady was like, oh, you have kids? You have to take this book. Just take it for free. It is James Herriot, Favorite Memories of a Country Vet. So I don't know if anyone has seen this show. It's All Creatures Great and Small, I think is what it's called. Very wholesome, family, wonderful show. And I started paging through it a little bit. We read a little bit of it, but I think it's a little mature for my toddler. But I'm so excited to read this to him once we start getting into, you hear my baby cooing, it's Benjamin. He's having a great time. So I'm so excited to start reading it to him once we get a little older. It's pretty much adventures of him just like figuring out how to be a vet. And my husband and I are both in healthcare field, medical field, and so some of this stuff kind of resonates with us. And also my son is very interested in animals and pretending to be a doctor, so I think this is going to be awesome for him. It is also beautiful. I love the back of it. I have it on display over in my like little decorative book area. Okay, let me show you the art. So first we'll start with these two. So these these are the smallest of everything that I got. I got 4 pieces. But these ones were each $5 a piece, and we don't know, she wasn't sure where they were from. This one is on paper. I got them because the frames matched, but I really like the inside. If anyone knows where this is, I know I have a lot of family on here that watches that who travel a lot, so maybe you would know where this is. The back doesn't look like it's in, I don't know what that says. I have no clue what that says in there. That might be a different language. We thought that it was like Paris when I was talking with the lady in the shop because of the architecture, but no idea. I haven't like done any digging or anything, so if anyone knows, let me know. And then this one is the other one that has the same frame, but it's a little bit different because this one is printed on like a canvas, and this one is printed on flat like paper. This is the one I found first and I loved because it has this dome in the back, and we thought maybe that's Vatican. I really don't know. I've never been to Rome, so I don't know. She thought that it could have been Germany. So if you know that one, let me know. I just really liked the colors on it, and the frame obviously is beautiful, and it's definitely old. No signature or anything like that, but I thought it was really cool. So which one should I show you next? All right, so I'll show you the original art oil painting that I found. So I walked by this one as we were walking into the store. It was outside. They had just like, as you saw, just so much art. And I didn't even consider like asking how much it was. It was unmarked just because I was like, oh, like that's an original, it's probably a ton of money. I'm not even gonna ask. So once she started telling us the prices of things though, I went back and grabbed it, and this baby was $10. So even just like the frame is beautiful, but then the paintings, this beautiful landscape oil painting, and I just thought it looked like, I loved the colors. I thought it looked like just Virginia in a way. It's probably not Virginia, but I just thought it was just beautiful, very peaceful, and I love the barn. I love when landscapes have a barn in them. I think it just adds like a different shape, kind of breaks up the soft lines. This one was a winner. You might be wondering, who is this painting? Is it valuable? Well, I did look that up. Now I am not an art like expert at all, by in no means, but it does say on the bottom, let me see, he's stuck, he's trying to roll over. Okay, he's got his toy back, he rolled away. So I looked up the signature here, which says T. Norris, and I found on Reddit, there's like this page that has like people asking about different art pieces or whatever, and there was a piece that had the exact same signature, and it turned out to be T. Bowerman, I'll put it on the screen, T. Bowerman Norris, and the date was, oh gosh, I forget. I'll throw it up there on the screen, but I want to say it was early 1900s. I don't know, mom brain. It also said that there were pieces from him, like original pieces that were like reselling around like $300. So I am not at all interested in the reselling world and the cost of things, like the value of things resold. That's not my intention with buying art like this. I just buy it because I like it. But I do like knowing more about the artist. So I'm gonna start looking up more about him, see if I can find anything more about him. But the fact painting is like 100 years old, I think is super cool. All right, so very last one, biggest art that I think I've ever bought. It is this one. I can't even fit it all in the screen. I probably should zoom you guys back. But it's this beautiful botanical print. I love botanicals, like I've said before. I just think they're classic. Some botanical paintings can definitely be trendy, but this one is an antique. It has stood the test of time. So on it, it says up here that this is artist Basilis Bessler, and I looked into him a little bit. Created a book, what I can tell, of all of the different botanical, ooh, it's pretty dusty, I need to clean that. Those botanical prints are still being reproduced today. So this painting is just like a reproduction, obviously. And she had it listed at $45. I actually found this one in the bathroom. If you saw that clip, there was so many things in the bathroom. I asked her how much this bed was, and she said $10. You gonna join me? You're just too noisy. You're too noisy. You wanted to look at the camera. You like that light. So I think I got a really great deal on these paintings. I mean, I think, like I said, like it doesn't matter to me the value of these, excuse you, but I just really like them. And my plan with these is to create a gallery wall. In the wall behind me here, we have this beautiful Catholic art piece that my husband actually made, man, like 8 years ago, I guess, while we were in college. That's not possible. Wow, 8 years ago. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so while we were in undergrad, he made that. It's beautiful, and we didn't want to just like send it to a thrift store, obviously, because it is like a religious piece of art that's very special and handmade, and who knows if anyone would appreciate that. But we have a friend who came over and just like fell in love with it, and we were like, great, like, do you want it? We're just ready for something a little new, a little different here. And she was like, are you serious? We're like, sure. I just said, like, you gotta wait for like a little while until I can find something to put up there. So I think that I found some stuff to work with, and you will hopefully be seeing a new background here soon. So that's all I have for today. I want to thank Chris Garby for buying me these paintings on Mother's Day, and thank you all for watching. Please let me know below if you've ever had good luck in a thrift store with art. I know it's hard. I think art is like the hardest thing to thrift, possibly. Well, I will see you later, friends. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Wow, perfect timing.